but they completely forgot to give this motorcycle one majorly needed thing. Hello REVSOUL, here, welcome you all guys to a new video. Today I just brought the all new, the latest Hero's Glamour X. Yeah, from the previous model, Hero just introduced some amazing tech to the all new Hero Glamour X, making this motorcycle as the king of the commuter segment bikes. So let's get to know about this all new Hero Glamour X, starting with the paint scheme. This bike has got the glossy black paint finish with a beautiful stickering too. And apart from this paint scheme, Hero also provides another 3 paint scheme for this all new Hero Glamour X. And looking in the front, we can find a mid-tall visor which can give a wind protection up to like 60-70 kilometers per hour. And just below the visor, we can find the DRL shaped in the letter H representing Hero. And we also get LED headlights for this all new Hero Glamour X, which provide a decent light through in the night time too. And looking at the indicators, we get the LED indicators apart from the old halogen bulbs. And looking in the rear section, we also get a beautiful looking taillights to all this new Hero Glamour X, representing the letter H, which showcase Hero. And getting on the bike, let's get to know about the seat height. The bike has got a seat height of like 790 millimeter. I'm a 5'8" guy. I have complete planted foot on both sides, and moving this bike on parking lot will be much easier because the bike weighs only like 125.5 kgs for the disc variant, and the drum brake variant weighs about like 124 kilograms. So it's so much easier to move around the parking lot. And looking at the handlebar switches, we get the light functions, the pass, dim, bright integrated into a single switch. We get this switch for toggling on the meter console. This switch is for selecting, and this is a separately dedicated button, the mode button. We can change the mode during the rides. We get the indicators, the horn. In the right side, we get the hazard, the kill switch, and ignition integrated into a single switch. And another amazing technology, the cruise control technology that we can't find in another 125cc motorcycle. Since this motorcycle has got the all new ride by wire technology, we get the riding mode and of course the cruise control too. And we also get a Type-C charging port for charging our phones. And before going into the meter console, let's check the keys too. This is the keys for the all new Hero Glamour X, a beautiful looking key. And let's just turn on the meter console. We get a beautiful colorful LCD meter console with a tachometer on the upside, redlining at 9000 rpm. Here is a mode. We can change the mode from road to power to eco. So we get 3 riding modes. Down we get the gear position indicator, a bigger speedometer, fuel indication, the odometer, and of course this is also Bluetooth compatible. So turn by turn navigation, music controls, everything can be controlled using the meter console. And now let's talk about the engine. The Hero's Glamour X got a 124.7cc single cylinder air cooled engine. This is one of a Truman engine, so don't need to go in depth about the engine. And talking about the power figures, this engine can produce like 11.5 PS power and 10.4 Newton meters of torque, and which is amazing figures for a 125cc motorcycle. And looking at the brakes, for completely stopping this motorcycle, Hero just gave a 240mm disc rotors in the front side with the 2-piston calipers, but they completely forgot to give the ABS, the safety feature needed for a motorcycle, but they gave the CBS, the combination braking system. And looking at the rear section, again Hero just forgot to give the disc brakes, instead went for the drum brake system. And talking about the tires, we get the CA tires with the 80 section tires in the front side and 100 section tires on the rear side too. And talking about the ground clearance, we get 170mm ground clearance, so don't need to worry about anything hitting out your bash plate too. Even though there's no bash plate, don't need to worry anything about hitting your bend pipes. And that's it. And before going for a short ride, let's just also hear the exhaust note. Let me just put this into neutral. Let me give a bit of a throttle to know the exhaust note, because on ideal is completely silent. That's it. Now let's go for a short ride on the all new king of the commuter CC segment bikes, the all new Hero Glamour X. And finally we have reached the highway, so let's see how the all new Glamour X perform on the road. The first thing to say, let's talk about the vibrations. Since this is a 125cc, the vibrations are minimal to say, but we do feel vibration in the foot pegs and the levers and handlebars just after like 6,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 RPM. We can feel that vibrations, and in those low mid RPMs like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, there is also vibration, a very minimal vibration just on the foot pegs, but not on handlebars or levers. And that's about the vibrations. And talking about the power delivery, since this motorcycle has got 3 new riding modes, the Eco, Road and Power, we can completely feel the power difference in those 3 modes. The Eco being the most lowest power mode, the throttle is a bit more choppier, the power delivery is linear, and we can completely feel that also. Just let me show you guys. As you guys can see, the power delivery is much more linear. The bikes take some time to gain that speed, but that completely changes once we switch to power mode. And changing the mode is also much easier, just press this mode button. And right now we are on the power mode. Like you guys can see, the power is gained much more faster than the Eco mode. Hero's done such a great thing with those riding mode for a 125cc motorcycle. If we get this kind of an open highway, we can completely switch to power mode to enjoy the motorcycle. Now let's talk about the fuel efficiency of this motorcycle. The motorcycle can give up to like 55 to 60 km per liter on cities, and also can give a 60 to 65 km per liter on highways if you are riding peacefully like this on 5th gear on Eco mode. Since Eco mode is a much more powered linear power mode, we can get a greater fuel efficiency. And talking about the comfort, since this has got a much more softer suspension, more comfortable seats, we do feel that comfort while riding too. And talking about the pricing, Hero just prices so well. Right now the Hero Glamour X, the all new disc variant, cost about like 1,17,000 rupees on road Kerala. For this pricing, Hero's done very much good things for this motorcycle, giving a riding more ride by throttle, cruise control. But they completely forgot to give this motorcycle one majorly needed thing, the ABS. Yeah, the safety feature ABS is one of the mainly recommended thing for motorcycle these days, because you guys know that without ABS there is a chances of tire locking, which could completely lead to accidents. So Hero could have given the ABS instead for this cruise control functionality. Since I'm going in this completely uneven roads, you guys can hear my voice also. Since it has got the softer suspension, the comfortable is on another level, and the seats are also much plushy, so comfort is not an issue with this motorcycle. Okay, let's go. Okay, we can completely feel that power delivery between the riding modes. Actually, Hero named this mode properly, because we can definitely feel that power changing. Oh my god. And that's it guys, that's what the Hero Glamour X can do on the power mode. And that's it guys for the review of the all new Hero Glamour X. I think I have shown you much of the details of this bike, and if you guys have any doubt on this bike, just feel free to comment. I'll be there clearing your doubts. So let's catch up in the next video. Until then, bye bye.